Hey there, this is Neil here. Thanks for taking a minute to watch this video. In this short video, basically, I'm just going to give you a breakdown of BlogRocket as well as this sort of sister plugin, Content Firestorm, or a brother plugin, whatever you want to call it, and a little bit about Profit Builder and some of the things behind this. Before I get into that, though, I want to give you kind of a little bit of background on why this is so important and why the timing on this is so excellent. Okay. The future, the way the internet marketing is going into 2016 and beyond, this is coming from somebody who's been, in the game, so to speak, for 6 years, 5, 6 years now, actively marketing online, and I've seen how things changed and over the years. And one of the things we're seeing a major change in is the way users are consuming content and the way that we need to market to them. Because of that. Basically, whatever the users are want, the advertisers want that as well, and as marketers, we have to sort of work with that, right? So the big thing now is content, not just sending people right to an offer page or a landing page or whatever, but giving them some legitimate, valuable content prior to sending them to your offer, your opt-in, or whatever. It doesn't matter what niche you're in. I mean, you could be in the knitting niche, and if you're not sending out tips and whatever and useful content, then there's somebody else that is, right? So you're losing, and you're going to lose in the market, especially going forward, right? So what this plugin does is really useful, and especially when you combine it with Content Firestorm, the upgrade. And I'm going to highly recommend that you get both the front end and the upgrade. And you'll rarely hear me say that. I usually say, hey, this product's great, make your own decision on the upgrade. That's for you. But I have them both, and they really work well together, and I really like them. I see why they kept them separate, because they do two different things, but they go well together. Okay, so BlogRocket, what it does in a nutshell, you can kind of see if you read the sales page, click through on the buy button below this video, or the button that takes you to the sales page, as well as in my email or on my blog. But what you can see here is, if you go down here to this is the area that kind of breaks it down really easily. So, and I'll show you in a second kind of behind the scenes how it works. But what it does is, let's say I'm making a post for a page or anything I'm gonna try to get some content or some traffic to, excuse me, whether I'm going to share this on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. I'm going to be sending some traffic here, and I want to get people to click on it, because the more people that click on it, the better my click-through rates, drive down my ad costs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So go in there, I plug in my keyword into, and let's just go ahead and jump in here now, and I'll show you this. But first off, let me just kind of show you the members area, where you go in here, you get your plugins. All that is very informative, very easy, straightforward. I got everything set up very quickly. You can do the same. And then once you're all set up, there's tutorials you can watch as far as advanced content strategies, some things that Sean tells you that are really excellent information. There's also a builder if you need to build a blog or a site for yourself. That's up to you if you want to get involved with that. And you can easily set up your license and get your plugin started very quickly. Okay, so I'm sure by now you're pretty familiar with how to do that. Anyway, so as you can see down here, I've got my Content Firestorm Profit Builder, which is this is the plugin that was created by the guy who made Profit Builder, who I met earlier this year in San Diego. If you read my post or saw my email, great guy, super smart guy. I was really stoked to meet him, because I've been using Profit Builder for well over a year now, and it's awesome. It does a lot of great things, and if you don't own it, there's a link at the very bottom of this page that you can check that out as well. But anyway, back to BlogRocket. Okay, so once you install it, you don't really need to go to the main settings after you do it initially. Go there, set it up, put your information in there so that you can use it appropriately, and then from there it'll automatically add it to every post or page that you make, and you can choose to use it or not, which I really like plugins like that. If you saw what my pages or posts in WordPress look like, I have quite a few that I go to for video, marketing pages, quick redirects, different things like that, right? So anyway, this is a post that I've actually been working on for my blog called 52 Killer Resources for Internet Marketers, right? And I actually kind of backtracked the process so I could show you what you can do here. So as you can see, it adds this little thing here in the top, and also right here, this little button. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drop down, because I don't want to lose my one that I made here, but I put in resources for internet marketers, and then I click this little button like I'm going to do here. So let's say internet marketing resources. And I can click this little button here, and it'll spin this for me, right, into different variations. Oops, I messed with it too much. So anyway, once it'll right here on the top one, it'll spin it, and then once you make this one, it'll give you a whole list of drop downs that you can now go in here and choose from. So let's say I wanted to pick, you know, you know, internet marketing resources for 2015. Sorry, I'm on the spotlight here. I always can't talk or type at the same time. So anyway, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add one more. And let's say for this one, and they're not going to come up exactly worded right. You have to take the 2 seconds to go in there and make it sound proper, okay? But that's still a lot easier than kind of trying to come up with it on your own. You can see this gives you a huge, I have to put my keyword in here, sorry. Having one of those days. Okay, so anyway, then it's going to bring up this whole list that I can use here, right? So I can go down here, I can use this to give me all kinds of ideas, and you can use this to get ideas for post topics too. That's kind of actually how I got this. I was just going to make a page, put some resources on it, and then I realized, hey, why don't I make this a post? I can then get a catchy headline. I can share that post on Facebook, and you'll probably see this post actually come out a little bit later this week if you're on my email list, right? So anyway, that's that, okay? So then you go ahead, you publish your post, and you put it out there to the world, and you start getting traffic to it, right? And now this is what's really cool. I'm actually going to show you on this one because it's a test post I did last week, but just to kind of see how the analytics work. And you can see I didn't send it out to hardly anybody. Literally the headline was testing and there's no content except for just Lorem Ipsum, right? But I wanted to show you what it does. So it'll show you how many views, it'll compare them, and it'll show you exactly which one's doing better, which one people are clicking through on, right? Which is what you want to know, okay? And then without having to do anything, it'll automatically show the one that's performing the best going forward, right? Which is fantastic, okay? That means every post that I post or everything that I put out there, I know that I got a headline that's really getting people's attention, and I'm not just winging it and kind of hoping for the best, right? That's huge, okay? So that's what the core plugin does, and then the upgrade, like I said, Content Firestorm, is actually for producing posts, right? What I really like it for is just simply searching and finding content, but there's all kinds of stuff you could do. So let's say I was looking for an image there with that last one, but let's say I wanted to just do internet marketing, okay? I cannot spell today. I'm trying to keep this video not too long, so I'm trying to speed it up. Okay, so here we go. Google, YouTube, let's say I want to look at Twitter, Pixabay, which I really dig, is a free images site. That's pretty awesome. And if I want to get some news about it, okay? So now I can pull this up and I can find all these different articles, YouTube videos, Google, information that's been going on, Twitter, recent posts on Twitter about this stuff, and then images, okay? Now I can take all this stuff, anything out of here that I want, obviously following the plagiarism guidelines, make sure you link to anything that you're using if it's a resource from somebody else. But check that, you can expand this, you can then check out the image, and you could just put this image right into your post, right, which is pretty awesome. You can link it somewhere, you can tag it, whatever, etc. So you could really build posts extremely fast, right? And actually, as you can see here, I'm using Profit Builder within my post for the post structure, and then you can use the content wizard to throw it in there. So it really goes all well together, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, so that's the content widget. There's a ton of things you can do with it. You can get really creative. You can use it to search tweets about anything that's current. You can pull YouTube videos. There's really just no end of how you can use that. Okay, so that's really the basics of how it is. I don't want to show too much. There's a whole demo video on the main sales page where you can check out the ins and outs of how it works, and he probably explains it way better than I do, right? So anyway, that's BlogRocket. I highly recommend it. I've included several bonuses which you can see on the page that you're on if you're watching this video. Unless you're watching on YouTube, there's a link below you can click through and check it out as well. The first 8 of these are bonuses that Sean has put together that allowed me and his affiliates to include along with this as a special part of his launch. Okay, and then I also included 3 additional bonuses, show you exactly some of the cool things I'm doing right now and going forward using content funnels or content marketing strategies, my exact blueprint, right? A case study, ongoing case study where I'm going to add you to a newsletter type of email list automatically. Once you make your purchase, it'll all happen magic, and then I will keep you updated with some of the things that I'm teaching in this one that I'm using currently right now with these tools, right? So that's an awesome way to, I couldn't go back in time and say, hey, here's something that I did previously, because this is so brand new and fresh, right? So what I decided to do is cut you in on kind of a behind the scenes insider view of stuff that I just don't even normally teach, that I just do for myself behind the scenes, right? And one of those other things that I'm actually going to give you right away, so you get the blueprint right away in video format. You also get this third bonus in video format, and then the case study has multiple videos that will be coming out over the next month or so. Okay, this third one is coming from me. I've been using WordPress for like 6 years now. Okay, I've been making sales pages. I've written over 20 sales pages, countless promotion pages, all kinds of copy for yacht industries, hotels, internet marketing software, you name it, right? I've done it kind of in that realm, and I've used WordPress for all of it, and I build all my pages with it and all my websites and everything. So in this, I'm actually going to show you some of the advanced tricks that I use to really make things go boom quick. Something that you would think would take hours, that I can do it in 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to show you some of that cool stuff in this video as well. Okay. Again, that's something that I've never really shown anybody besides my friends or somebody I was helping out. But as you know, if you use WordPress, just a couple little tricks here and there can really wow, open a light bulb, and that shows you how to do other things as well. So anyway, that's my thing. I'm already well over my time limit. Those are the bonuses. That's how you can grab them. If you pick up Profit Builder as well today, make sure you shoot me an email and let me know. I'm not, saying these bonuses don't go along with Profit Builder. I actually have a little extra something that I'll show you, some cool stuff I've been doing with Profit Builder, that I'm really, really been excited to share with somebody who actually cares. No, I'm just kidding. But so if you pick up Profit Builder and you're going to use it yourself too, shoot me an email. I'll show you some cool stuff you can do specifically with that. Okay. All right. I hope you're having a great day out there. If you have any questions about any of this, please shoot me an email. Don't hesitate to let me know what's going on. And like I said, I can't recommend Blog Rocket enough. Everything that Sean puts out, highly recommend. Super solid dude, great support, seamless products, and you won't find a better combination of plugins for what you're looking to accomplish here besides these. So that's it for me. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.